Hello and welcome to Trolls of the Two Tonne Bridges, or TOTTB. My name is John and I will be your Percival Silverlight today. Thank you for joining us once again for some silly voices and dice rolling. As you may or may not remember from episode 1, way back then, we are part of a gaming group called the Trolls of the Two Tonne Bridges. One of our members, Sean, joins us for this episode and for the next few. I'm sure that Sean will join us on one of these intros in the near future. It just relies on us pinning him down in front of a microphone. In other news, we will be going on a very short break for the time being, as me and Natalia are moving house, and it's very difficult to produce a podcast with all of your gear in a box. You should be able to expect the next episode on the 5th of October. That's the 5th of October. But please make sure that you check our social media channels to get any updates just in case anything changes. So in the meantime, please enjoy this week's episode. Adventure! The Log of Percival Silverlight. We have planned with Kalahu exactly how we will approach Taban, the debtor in hoc to Akene. We have travelled to Diriki Anchorage to the tavern known as the Enchanted Dinosaur. This is where Taban is known to frequent. Zibby, Rana, and I nonchalantly approached the tavern alleyway after seeing a figure slink down the dark passage. Soliloquy is approaching from a different angle, it would seem. Kalahu aimed to catch the attention of Taban with an almighty shout. Adventure!
Having met your associates in this alleyway, Taban, you are hailed from behind. You get sort of half a second's notice as one of your associates looks over your shoulder and just sort of indicates to say, look who's here. And you hear a familiar voice call loud, Taban, ready for round 2? And as you turn, you see a band of people. In the middle, very recognisable, is Kalahu, a debt collector who has once before tried to collect the debt that you owe for this lost bet, and rather publicly lost to your prowess. But with her this time, she has 4 other individuals. And
have myself and Ranalo gone down that back alley bit, or did she call us back to go with her the front way?
I actually envisaged you all going together.
Okay.
There's 2 entrances to this area, so if you want to say that Kalahu, Zibby and Percival came in from one entrance and Soliloquy and Rana came in from another one, you can do, but I'm just going to group you together anyway.
Personally, Soliloquy would like to do that just because she's more subtle and stealthy and, wants to be
awesome,
like more sneaky than Percival.
Why are you using Percival as an example of badness?
If Rana wants to follow her, she'll go that way, otherwise she'll go the first way.
In which case, Taban, Sean, can you roll me a perception check, please? And Soliloquy, can you remind me what you got for your stealth check?
I got very good. Well, I say very good. It's probably not as good as his.
You could have got very shit and it still would have beaten my perception. Don't you worry.
Okay, so it was 17 and it was... So what was it?
I think you said it was 21 or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
22.
Rana got 12.
And Taban, what did you get for your perception?
I got a massive 9.
Hey! Okay, yes.
As your cloak's slightly gone over your eyes, like falling down slightly, like, no!
I'm busy concentrating on my game.
Their stealth technically beats all of your perception, but in fairness, Soliloquy and Zibby aren't particularly hiding. in which case you notice 3 people who have joined Kalahu. And I think it would be good to introduce everyone. So let's go with John. Do you want to start us off?
Okay, all right. So there's a half elf you see stood in front of you. It's quite lithe. He's got this leather-studded armour on. It almost looks a little bit insectoid in places where it kind of overlaps. So it's kind of, you can tell there's a lot of movement. He's got like lots of various weapons on him, and he's got like a
pencil moustache.
Yeah, I think that the best description that we've probably had of him is that think Lord Flashheart.
Come Lockhart, come Errol Flynn.
Cad about town kind of guy.
Stinks of perfume.
This, Sean, is the dandy I told you about.
Yeah. Okay.
Dandy?
Nick, would you like to describe your character?
Yep, okay. You see this rather large, well over 6 foot human with an enormous bushy red beard and bushy red hair, with a long red tunic, very, very shiny, obviously new armour, standing there with a shield and a fairly sizable hammer in the other hand. Sort of rugby player shaped sort of individual.
You based him on like Torment and things, didn't you, as well?
Well, yeah. I kind of based him on Torment Giant's Bane, being played by Billy Connolly.
This was the other gentleman you saw arguing with the other about what you thought was coffee. And I realised I described Zibby as being in chainmail. He is not in chainmail. He is in he's in his own.
Not anymore. Not until I was until recently. So
yeah. Rana, would you like to describe what you look like?
Rana is a native Cholton, so he has black skin, dark features. He's not super tall. He's about sort of 5'6", 5'7". He has sort of long hair.
Just realised he's the shortest of us.
Yeah.
That's what I call him, wee man.
No.
He is wearing sort of an assorted mixture, a sort of vest come tunic, all in various shades of leather and sort of bits of scraps of fur, sort of monkey fur and dinosaur leather. And he has lots of sort of tribal knickknacks and accoutrements, sort of bunches of feathers, little medicine pouches, things about his person. He has what appeared to be sort of 2 javelins slung over his back, and a spear rested in like a little holster as well.
Okie dokie. And Taban, would you like to describe what you look like as you turn majestically to face these people?
Yeah, not too majestically. Sort of turn around and you see what looks to be a slightly paunchy tabaxi, who is in, at the moment, is wearing some, funnily enough, some chainmail, has a shield and a Yikloa.
Yikloa.
That's exactly what I said.
Is that the native? Is that the native kind of?
I pronounced it perfectly. That's how the natives call it. So one of those is set down to the side. He's a quite unkempt looking chap, obviously a couple of beers deep. But as I say, he's a tabaxi, but he looks like he can handle himself, so.
Okay. So, having heard this call out from Kalahu, how are you going to respond to that, Taban, and seeing these people?
So turning over, just looking over my shoulder, sort of take a moment.
Kalahu, you have come back for more with more audience. I like this. What do you want now? Another beating?
No. We're going to collect that debt you owe.
I am good for it. You go away, piss off. I come back with my money a different day.
Not this time. Not this time.
What is the matter with you?
What is the matter with me?
No, I always pay my debts.
But where is your honor? You have not paid this one.
That's other things I needed to pay. It come. I need to play now, get this money, and then I pay you.
Excuse me, my good man. It was Toboggan, is that right? Yes. I was just going to say that we all have lots and lots of things that we need to purchase. I mean, I've got my moustache combs, that kind of thing. But we do also have to make sure that we pay our debts on time. Isn't that so, Zibby?
Aye, sorry, is there? Listen, you, Puss in Boots, pay up, or we're gonna do your kneecaps. I'm busy. I need to go and get some more fish curry.
Listen to sense, Taban.
People, you make me laugh. You come up against Taban every time you fall. Especially this one. This one can't even grow proper facial hair, and the other one, too much, look like lion. I fight you all if I need to.
I turn to Percy and go, actually, I'm quite warming to this guy.
I sort of look to either side of me with my associates. I said,
What about you two? You fancy a fight?
The two thugs look to you and just go, yeah, we're with you, Taban.
Taban leans down, picks up his shield and Yikloa,
And says, Come on. Round 2 it is.
So while this is going on,
Yes, of
I was
course.
going to say Casiliqui's not there.
Like a ghost.
Ooh, so she'll probably throw terribly and you'll hear her straight away. But, so where are they? So they here, did you say?
Hang on, it's probably a good time at this point for me to transfer you to the actual page so you get more of an idea of where you're standing. Okay.
Yeah, because
so,
Casiliqui's down the
here we
alleyway.
go. On Roll20, I've now moved you over. Hopefully you'll be able to see everything.
have you really got me as Puss in Boots?
Yes, I have got you as Puss in Boots. Because it was the closest thing to a tabaxi I could find to use as a token. We will fix that eventually, I'm sure. For now, you are Puss in Boots. To be perfectly honest, if you want to stay as Puss in Boots, you're perfectly
Didn't I
welcome
send you
to.
a picture of Taban or not?
Did you? I don't think you did.
Alright.
I don't think you did.
I'll do it again. I did it on Hero Form, but I can't remember.
Oh, I think you did. Oh, but I don't know where it is.
On this map, you can't really tell because obviously it's just that alleyway. But Siliqui was going to go down the alleyway to go around the back way, whereas obviously here there's only a side
Around that
thing,
way.
which is
Yeah, this is the thing. Yeah, Taban is in something of a dead end, so it's kind of like you can't come from behind Taban in this instance. So I've basically put you in the sneakiest place I could think
Good
of.
try, though.
okay. How high is the roof?
That will be at least 40, maybe 50 feet.
Wow.
You can attempt to scale
What,
it if you want.
even the bottom bit?
Yeah, it's quite high.
Well, that's just ruined all of my ideas, Mr. DM. I saw the big map and I went, yeah, I'll do a thing, and then you just took it away.
No, by all means, if you want to give it a go, give it a go. I'd want an
know.
athletics check to climb up the thing.
Could go horribly wrong. Let me have a look. Hang on.
I mean, it could, but that's part of D&D.
I've only got +1 for aesthetics. No, athletics.
Athletics,
So no, she won't bother. So instead, yeah, she'll stay just around that corner. She can hear everything, but she's going to move up to about here, so she can hear, but they can't quite see her.
All right. Well, at any rate, if you're waiting for combat to start, Rana, what about you? You haven't really said anything at this point.
Rana just sort of looks mildly irritated by the whole affair because Kalahu insisted they meet at midday, and midday is traditionally the time when Rana eats lunch. And mostly Rana just wants everything to be over so he can eat lunch because he ate breakfast at 9, and 3 hours is an abominably long time to not eat something the size of your own face. So Rana just looks impatient and just mutters under his breath a complaint that he's hungry in Chelton, and then he rolls his shoulders or clicks his neck and stuff, and then he puts his finger up and he remembers something. And he reaches into his little side pouch and he gets out his friendly monster necklace.
Oh, yeah.
That Siliqui made him. He puts it over his head and he looks at it and he taps it and he sort of taps the side of his head like, I must remember to do this more often because I get in trouble. And then he sort of mutters, Siliqui will be pleased I remembered this. And in Chelton, obviously, so Siliqui doesn't hear because he wouldn't want her to know. And then he sort of gets ready.
Yeah, I was going to say, so that's happening while you're, like, waiting for things to start, while this back and
Yes.
forth has been happening. Okay, so, with that call, Kalahu raises her mace and moves forward to attack. Can everybody roll initiative, please?
Go on then.
Let's do this.
Oh, do you all do it in Roll20?
Yeah.
They do. It
yeah.
doesn't matter to me too much if you do it in D&D Beyond or if you want to do it with real dice.
I was just doing it with real dice, if that's
Yeah,
alright.
You can do
yeah,
real
that
dice
doesn't
if you
matter
want
to me as long as I trust you, Sean.
I just haven't got a dice tray at the moment, and odds always I will just lose all my dice, so I can't be bothered using real dice right now.
I got a mighty 7, which I feel is an
Mighty
impressively mediocre score.
7. Okay. Zibby?
11.
11. Soliloquy?
19.
19. Percival?
21.
Ooh.
21. Taban?
Also 19.
Also 19. Okay, so what's your dexterity modifiers, Soliloquy and Taban?
+3.
Yeah, same as.
+3 as well. And what's the actual score?
16.
What, dexterity? 16. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, they're both 16. I can't
Yep.
have it. Re-roll.
All off.
18.
I just rolled a fucking 18 as well.
Oh, for God's sake. Roll again.
Okay.
Just keep rolling until somebody gets higher.
9.
I got 19.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say you got 9 as well.
I've just sent the picture of the necklace. Basically, it's a massive wooden board thing that Rana's got to put around his neck. I've just sent it on Discord for you, Sean.
Basically, Rana keeps forgetting that in Chol, tigers get confused with were-tigers. So Rana keeps turning into a tiger because he likes tigers, and then acts surprised when people don't realise he's not an actual tiger, and then try to kill him.
He's been hog-tied before, and yeah.
I even turned into a goat on the assumption that a goat wasn't threatening, and they still hog-tied me. So I can't win.
It's been a wild campaign. Anyway, Percy, you are the first off the mark. You notice Kalahu drawing her mace and going to move towards the tabaxi standing ready. What are you going to do?
Okay, so the gentlemen at either side of Taban, what do they look like?
So they look like fairly generic thugs. You've got one looks slightly older, has a scar down one side of his face, and they both are wearing leather armor. Both of them have maces, but one of them also has what looks like a crossbow on his back.
Okay.
Right, okay. So Percival will draw his rapier, and he will advance on Taban, head to head,
Yes.
and just say, "My good man, I don't think you heard us. We require your money for debts that you owe somebody. I don't think it's very good that you are holding on to that money because it's not yours." And he stabs him.
Okay, I thought you were going to roll for like persuasion or something, but okay.
No, it's...
Take the point again.
So Percival aims for Taban's side and slashes him with the rapier with a 19.
19 hits.
19. Kadeki, yep. Oh, yeah, sorry, what am I doing? Yeah.
19 hits.
This is going to be a bit weird for you, man.
Yeah, it is. If you one-shot Taban, I'm going to be very surprised and rather annoyed.
I'll be very surprised as well.
I'll be really annoyed too.
That is 8 points of damage to Taban, and the thug immediately to the side of Taban.
Thug or thug?
I don't know which one's
left or
the
right.
Left one is thug.
The one
Right
that
one's thug.
has... Let's go for left. Let's go for left.
Okay.
He gets 2 points of fire damage as Percival's rapier just suddenly burst into this bit of flame. And you just hear Percival go, "Ha ha! Take that!"
Anything else? Any bonus actions on your turn?
No, I don't think there's anything I can do right this second, so I just remember how... I need to remember how to play him.
That's fair enough. It's been a little while.
Remember as well, we don't want to kill Taban.
I don't think 8's going to do it.
No, but just remember.
So you stab forth, you catch Taban in the side, and you see that definitely that has done a bit of damage.
Good.
Yes, there's this little flick of a green flame off to one side. With that, Taban, you're up. Soliloquy, you'll be next.
Good. Some real competition for once.
And he strikes out with his Yicklaw, which is what I'm going to call it from now on, because I
Fair
can't
enough.
pronounce it any other
His
way.
little yickle.
Little.
Yeah, we change names to things all the time in this.
Yicklaw.
Most of the characters in this have had their names changed to drinks often.
or Sandra.
So I'm taking 2 strikes at you, Percival.
Oh, 2?
Well, I mean, you're in his face and you stabbed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay,
2.
that is a 15 for the first hit.
Percival dodges out of the way.
and it is a 19 for the second hit,
He dodges into the second hit.
which is for me a critical.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay.
Bye, Percival.
I crit on a 19 and 20.
Yeah.
God damn.
could be.
Okay. How much damage do you do?
Actually, sorry, 19 plus. Yeah, it's actually a 25. Actually, but it's still a crit.
Good lord.
Yeah.
God damn.
Okay, so that's 19 points of damage, person.
Oof. Good thing you got those health potions.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else on your turn, Taban?
No, I will just stand there, look to you, and say,
Any more, come forward.
Nice. Okay. Siliqui, you're up. You're pretty sure you're hidden.
Okay, I did just whisper to you as well.
Oh, yep, I see.
Is that a barrel? That looks like a barrel.
Yes. Well, if you're not going to bother
Yeah,
whispering.
well,
yeah.
yeah.
The things to
I
the
was
right
thinking
of Percy are they are a stack of barrels, boxes, and what looks like sacks of probably flour of some kind.
Okay, so not very high.
Not very high, no. There's about 5-10 feet off the ground.
Okay, so Siliqui is going to move up to them. She's basically going to sort of do a slowish run onto them.
Jog.
Yeah. That's the one. Yeah. So she's going to do a run onto them, and she's going to take on Thug. So the thug behind Taban,
Okay.
to the left of him.
How much movement do you have again?
40, if not more now. What is it?
Oh
Let's
yeah,
look.
you got plenty. Enough
She's
to
got
do that.
long
Yeah,
legs.
Sure.
Yeah, she's a monk.
Yep.
This is where she falls now. 17.
17. Okay, that hits.
Yep.
Deal me damage. Taban, you've just struck at this guy in front of you, this bit of a dandy. As you've stabbed forth, you've got this dandy in front of you with a fairly painful-looking hit. You take that moment to savour a successful hit, and then you hear this patter of footsteps, and looking right, you see, not quite out of the blinding sun, but definitely an impressive sight. Siliqui, do you want to describe what you look like as you hit this thug?
So she's about 5'8". She has dark skin, but lighter than Rana's. She's beautiful. She's a half-elf.
She's also very humble.
Yeah, she
Telling it like it is, man.
she can use her looks when she needs to. She has short, straight hair that's very dark, but it's got kind of natural blue tips at the ends. She has gold eyes, and she's wearing like mainly sort of blue satins, things that are comfortable for her to be able to get full motion. She's got like monk shoes. She has Imichi. Basically, they're the things where you've got like a ring on your middle finger, and they've got kind of spikes coming out either side. She wears like sort of trouser things that come down to her knees, and she's got little pouches with them. She paints a lot, so she's got splatters of paint probably on her legs and trousers as well.
So, Siliqui, what is the damage you've rolled against this thug?
3 plus, so 6 damage.
Okay, thanks. And are you going to stay on top of the barrels, or are you going to sort of hop down
Oh
next to them?
no! She's going to hop off it. She's going to run up the barrels, but she can still reach that thug, even with the slight distance thing. And she's basically going to do like a running, flying kind of Jean-Claude type kickboxery kind of thing in the face of thug lefty.
Yep.
Going with Jean-Claude.
Yeah.
Jean-Claude. That's some old school 90s.
And where are you going to end up?
On his shoulders, facing him.
On his shoulders, facing him. What?
Yeah, she swings. Basically, she kind of kicks in the face, but somehow does like a grapple to land on his shoulders because she wants to.
Question is are you grappling or hitting?
Yeah, because that's two different things. If you want to do that, you can either hit him or
All
grapple
right.
him, unless you have a feature.
Stop cheating.
Yeah.
I just wanted to
You
look
always
cool.
do this. You describe what you want to do, but it's like, but you can't do that. You can't.
Yeah, okay, fine. Then she lands, so her non-kicking leg will land on the floor, and then she just does another kick under the jaw as a bonus action.
Okay. Right, roll me another attack.
Double kicks.
Natural 20, thank you very much.
Very nice. Critical hit. Deal me some dams.
Okay, so it's 4, and then I add on 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7.
7. Okay. Nice. So yeah, you come up and you see this woman jump up onto the barrels, kick your compatriot twice in the head, and where are you ending up, Siliqui?
I will land here.
Okay, so that is on the barrels.
Okay, yeah, I'm on the barrels then. I'm still looking cool.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
So I'll place you there. Does that seem like the right place you're going to put? Yep.
A diagonal left to thug lefty, and 2 spaces away from Taban.
On barrels, having smacked him in the head.
Yeah.
So it's now the thug's turn. The thug that you've just smacked is going to look up at you and is going to try and give you a smack, but because you're higher, he has to try and reach to try and get at you.
Sounds like a lot of dice. Why is there so many dice?
It is a lot of dice. So the first one misses, and he clearly is a bit disorientated, but the second one manages to catch your feet, I think, because your AC is 16. Yep, and he got a 20, so he manages to hit you. I'd like a dexterity saving throw while I'm rolling your damage.
That's plus 5. Okay, right. 16, so 21.
21. Okay, yeah, you manage to keep your footing, but you take a sizable blow to your thigh. That is 7 damage to you. Bludgeoning. If that makes any difference.
Don't think it does. We're still a quick. Nah.
Okay. So, yep, you take the 7 damage from that second hit. Thug number right is going to move up and is going to attempt to strike Percival.
Oh, he would, wouldn't he?
He would, yes. Okay, so that's a 20 and a 14. Okay, so do they both hit? Or no, just the 20
14
hit?
doesn't. The 20 is it a natural 20?
No, it's a dirty 20.
So you just suddenly see this flash as Percival's small shield. So it smacks the hit away and it doesn't actually hit him.
All right, okay.
Taban reaches over to the chap on his left and just grabs him by the shoulder and says,
Piss off, he's mine.
All right.
just grab him by the shoulder and just a short push.
Yeah.
Nothing that'll actually do anything.
Yeah, that'll actually do anything.
Just
Gotcha.
for flavour, Greg. Just for a bit of flavour, you know?
For a bit of flavour.
Yeah.
A bit of
flavour.
cinnamon spice in there. Gotcha.
Yeah, just bringing a little bit of, RP to the fight.
Exactly.
Okay then, so that's the thugs go. Zibby, you're up. You've just seen Soliloquy and Percival going and wrecking shop. What are you going to do?
Can you bring me up a 10-foot radius circle?
Oh, aura. Yep, sure.
Yeah.
One
Not
second.
around me, but just something I can move around.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Or something you can move around and I'll tell you when to stop.
It might be easy if he gives you control of it if he can. And
That's
that way
such
you
a
can-
weird aura. You need to realign your chakra.
What? Bear with me.
That's just some words I've heard before. Decided to put together.
Okay, here we go.
Wasn't she a singer from South America?
Nope, that's not very
Sure.
good.
Hips don't lie.
Chakra, yeah. Wasn't she? Yeah.
Mole
didn't she
hills
do
out
the,
mountains or something.
Or
Yeah.
was she not a singer from the 80s? Chakra Khan, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. You didn't need to explain that joke.
Well, I might do.
How much radius? 10-foot radius?
10-foot radius, yeah.
Sometimes Greg gets Acey's jokes. Sometimes, because Greg's a bit younger, sometimes they miss Greg. So sometimes the explanation has happened.
I think the best thing that happened in the 80s was I was born.
And me.
Zibby, you can move that.
Me
you see
too.
the little
best
blue
thing.
thing in the middle.
It's us.
That's where you can move.
Right. I would like to place it roughly there.
Yep.
Because that then gets all of the bad guys and not any of my friends. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
I think I know what's about to happen.
I think I know what's about to happen too.
I would like to cast Shatter.
Yes.
Yep.
Which means that everybody in that circle needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw?
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw, right?
Saving throw. I'm
Yep.
not too bad at them.
Yeah, you
What's the
wouldn't be.
DC?
When I roll well. 17 I got.
Yeah, so you succeed.
Thug number left got a 14. Thug number right got a 17.
So everybody saves, but you still take half damage.
Okay.
Okay.
So, but what I would like to do is I would like to use my something, so I can remember the name of it
Your
for a
something.
while. My something. I'd like to use my something
In public?
In public, yes, absolutely. I would like to use my Destructive Wrath, which basically deals maximum damage. So that's 8, 16, 24, half to 12 points of damage each.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
You've nearly completely killed Taban.
No.
Well, taken him down, not killed him, but yeah.
How do you know? Oh, you
I was about to say,
health bars on roll 20.
No, it isn't.
Yeah. I can see it.
No, that's mine.
They,
Isn't it?
No,
that's Percival's health bar there.
Percy's the one on the edge of
You can't see Taban's
Oh, yeah.
because he's not part of your
That's
group.
all right then.
Percy's the one on the edge of death.
Say,
It's
how do you
Percival.
know how many hit points?
How Percival's, because he's got his lined on the bottom of your little
I'm
square,
fine.
it looks like that's your health, and
Yeah,
it's
it
like,
does.
shit.
I looked at it and I was like, hang on, I can't have hit him that badly.
If that does take anybody down, you can choose for it to be non-lethal damage, can't you?
You
So
can,
I
yes.
would choose for it to be
Yeah.
non-lethal damage.
I thought you were going to say, but I will choose for it to be lethal as hell.
to be lethal damage, it's like, thumbs down. So, no.
It goes full scanners and their head explodes.
With Shatter, that's entirely possible.
So, with the ringing headache he already has, thug number left is looking incredibly worse for wear. He puts a hand up like, oh, God, my head. But otherwise, the other two, they mostly shrug it off. Taban, are you having some sort of reaction to that shatter, or?
As the head sort of shakes for a moment, you go,
Tricks, is it? I have my own tricks.
Oh, goody.
Okay. Do you want me to get rid of that aura now, Nick, or shall I just...
Yeah, get rid of that aura now. And also, as a bonus action, I would like to cast Healing Word on Percy. So basically just shout across the courtyard, Percy, pull yourself together, man.
Okay.
How much health does that give him?
That gives him 1d4 plus spellcasting ability modifier, so it's 1d4 plus 3... 4 points of damage. 4 points of damage.
It
4
all
points
helps.
of healing.
Every little
Exactly.
helps.
It does.
I see Nick's the cleric, so take him out first and then kill the rest.
Okay. So, we are round to Kalahu. Now, Kalahu is going to run on up.
What's Toby's position? Where is he?
After Kalahu, possibly.
Yeah, he's after Kalahu.
At the bottom,
Oh, wait.
Rana was thinking about eating and just wasn't really paying attention, so Rana's reaction time was abysmally bad.
Actually,
Rana goes next week.
Rana's not in the
guys.
turn order. Where is Rana?
He is. You just got
No.
to scroll down. Rana, actually, what's your dexterity, by the way? Because I didn't realise that you and Kalahu were the same.
My dexterity is 15, so I get my modifiers plus 2.
Oh, I'm very sorry. You're actually supposed to go before Kalahu. Kalahu really has not got a hold of the situation at all. Sorry, so actually, yeah, it's Rana. It's your go next after Tibby.
Rana sort of smiles slightly, and he reaches into one of his little pouches and he draws out a little, like a little wisp of spider silk, and he casts it into the air in front of him and mutters something in Cholton and makes like a sort of a twisting, gripping motion with one hand, and casts Hold Person on the pussycat.
Okay. What does Taban need to roll for that?
Taban needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, which I'm assuming he. I'm not gonna metagame it. So yeah, he takes a Wisdom saving throw, DC 13.
Oh, okay. He's not the wisest.
He's a gladiator, isn't he?
Is indeed.
Oh, I did roll a natural 18 now.
Oof.
Man,
So shrugs it
good
off.
shit tonight.
When nothing happens, Rana looks irritated and uses his bonus action to turn into a giant spider.
Fuck you!
Fair enough.
Look at me.
If you can't web somebody with magic, web them with a fucking web. Rana, somewhat hilariously, now has 26 hit points.
Is it a big spider or a...
It's the big old spider.
How? No, size-wise.
spider.
Is it medium, large, giant? What is it?
I'm just checking. Hold on.
Just because I want to get the sizing right.
CR1.
Large beast, unaligned. Yeah.
Large beast. Okay, so that's going to be... There you go. So I'll take your character off the map for the time being. And in its place is a spider.
Boom.
Oh, hello, Rana.
It's so hard not to metagame the fact that I know that this is like Druid, Circle of the Moon, all this sort of stuff.
It's... Yeah, you get used to it eventually.
Obviously, the plan was obviously to hold person because you can maintain concentration after shape-shifting, which means if you fail it, you're basically paralysed for functionally the entire fight.
That would have been a boring game for me. I'm glad I passed it then.
Basically, thing is literally you can save in subsequent turns on wisdom, but you're paralysed at that point.
Okay.
So that would have been bad.
Rana?
Yep,
How many hit points does the spider have?
26.
26, okay. So what I've done here... Oh, no, not multiply. I definitely don't want to multiply yours by 26.
Oh, you're welcome to multiply.
No, I'm good. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so when you drop below 24, that'll be you changing back.
Okie doke. Yep. I'm assuming I can't move now, can I? Or can I move?
Yeah, you can move. You haven't used any movement, so...
Okay. Rana will scuttle up onto these boxes like this. And then...
They're the boxes next to me because I can't see you at all.
They are the boxes next to you, yeah. So you're not quite on the boxes. You're going to knock Soliloquy over if you climb up onto the boxes.
Oh, is Soliloquy on the boxes? Because I can't actually see Soliloquy.
Yeah, I can't see Rana and he can't see me.
Hold on.
Now I can see him.
Okay, you're okay. So right, okay, I know where you are then. Okay. So okay, in which case,
Well, actually, hang on a second. What am I doing? You don't have a limiting factor. You've got eyes on every side of your head. You've got the whole range of. Okay, I'm going to take that off. Hold on. There we go. Can you see everything now?
I can't see Soliloquy, but that's because the way the vision works is the box that Soliloquy is standing on.
Yeah.
Is it higher?
It's causing. Oh yeah. It's the dynamic lighting. Yep. Sorry. Yep. I'm with you.
Yeah, it's fine. So Soliloquy,
I'm basically there.
Soliloquy is there.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So Rana he'll scuttle over to there.
I don't mind Rana climbing over me, or like
No, that's fine. Rana will go there.
Can jump over him.
I bet you.
For anyone that's paying attention, Rana's friendly monster sign is hanging beneath his pedipalps.
Well, there's the funny thing. Because it specifically says when you wild shape, your equipment melds into your form.
Oh, he's got it tattooed on his face.
Can you not choose?
Yeah, well, on his chest or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yep, but it's underneath you because it's like underneath the thorax essentially. Because that was where your next was.
I've just realised I'm actually I'm a steam powered robot spider. That is amazing.
That way, yeah.
Oh god! Oh, for God's sake!
It doesn't matter. That's fine. Leave it like that. Let's keep going.
Cool.
Yeah, keep going. Right.
I have no problem with that.
With that, Kalahu is going to take her turn, and she is going to make a beeline for Taban and is going to smack him with a mace. So Taban, that's a 15.
Misses.
Okay. Whoop. And a 16.
Misses.
All right. Okay. Yep. So utterly feckless. She flails against your shield, and you're reminded of the last time she tried to beat you up.
Yeah. I sort of lean forward and laugh and say,
If nothing else, you're consistent, Clow.
My name is Kalahu.
Kala?
You pronounce the law.
That's what I said, Clow.
He's nearer than what I've been calling you.
Kalua.
Percival, you're up, and Taban, you'll be next.
Roger that.
So Percival, you have been walloped one by Taban.
I'm not enjoying this, I tell you. Okay. So you see a smile cross Percival's lips, and he just suddenly looks a little bit healthier. And I'm going to roll for second wind.
Yep, fair enough. I did wonder where you were going with that.
I have a smile.
He smiles, he just gets wind, smiles,
Yes,
and then feels better.
he gets a little bit of wind. And
Okay.
so that's plus 9.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm up to 22.
anything as a bonus action?
That was my bonus action.
Oh, right. Okay. Yep.
Okay, so Percival once again looks at Taban and says, "Look, 4chan, I'm pretty sure that you shouldn't be doing this." And he stabs him again, the other side of him this time. So it's 21.
Hits.
So that's 9 points of damage. And the rapier, again, it kind of bursts off this little bit of flame and jumps over to the guy on Taban's left. So that's my right.
Fug righty.
And that's how much damage?
2.
So 2 damage to him, and how much damage to Taban again?
It's 9, I believe.
9.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okie dokie. So yes, this hit comes in. Are you going to do anything else with your turn, Percival?
Just to say, I strongly suggest that you give up and come with us and pay off your debts, young man.
Young man.
At your age,
Taban.
at my age.
With your turn, how will you respond?
I look to him and say,
It seems we know similar tricks.
and I put my hand on my chest, and you see I heal up as well using my second wind.
Yeah, I knew you would.
Oh, yes. 9.
I thought you were going to say you were going to cough up a hairball there for some reason.
I feel much better now.
And he immediately feels better and gets 9 hit points back, yeah.
Okie dokie. So
Okay.
how much do you gain back?
Oh yeah, I have to tell you, don't I?
Well, it's only for my own record keeping, really.
Yeah, 14.
14.
Oh,
Cool.
Thank you.
I rolled a 9. I rolled pretty good.
that is good.
And then for my action, I take the Yiglar and I strike forward in a stabbing motion before then pulling away and then slicing across him as well.
So is that
Okay.
two
Is
hits
that
again?
Percival? So you're doing
It's
like Zorro.
It's Percival again, twice.
Yeah.
It's personal Percival.
It is. It's very
I
personal.
mean,
Percival.
you attacked him first.
Okay, so you're doing a bit of a letter. So rather than Zorro, you're doing a different letter.
You notice that Taban doesn't really pay much heed to Kalahu in that he doesn't really think she's much of a challenge.
I mean, given her track
whereas
record,
you in
that's-
front of her have actually hurt him, so
Yeah.
going for you. So both strikes at you. Sweet. 17 to hit for the second, and 21 for the first.
So you see Percival's shield come up and knock back both hits.
Both. Okay.
Yeah.
Cheeky.
cheeky
I
bastard.
don't think that that's going to work.
How many reactions do you get? How does that work?
No, I don't worry. He's whispering to me. I know what's going on. He is allowed to do that.
All right. Okay. Well, then that's.
I've got dodgy pictures
there's
of Greg.
Yeah, there's bullshittery involved, but it is legitimate bullshittery.
Okay. Well, then that's the end of my go.
Okie dokie. Siliqui, you're up.
Yeah,
You're on a barrel.
I am. So Siliqui is just going to use her left leg and do a sort of just a kick in the face to Thug.
Of course.
Thug lefty.
Thug away.
Thug life.
8.
I didn't choose Tug Life.
Won't anybody think of the henchman?
8. So that would be 13.
13 hits.
Oh, cool. I really thought that was not going to hit. 2 and 3, so 5 points of damage to Thug Lefty.
How does that happen?
Ooh.
She turns her foot to the side slightly, so she kicks him in the throat
Okay.
while looking really cool still.
As your foot makes connection with his throat, he goes to cry out, but it is immediately sort of strangled. It's just kind of like, "Gah!" as you catch him in the throat, and he falls down over, and he does not look like he's getting back up. Yes, falls down over. It's like a backflip, but you still end up on your back. Anyway,
He doesn't just fall down or fall over, he falls down over, damn it. She's that hard.
And-
So then Siliqui is going to move here, and she's going to make sure she doesn't give Taban an attack of opportunity.
and smack him upside the head.
Yeah, she's going to bonus action. What's she going to do? Does he have armor on his lower half?
Don't think it
Yes.
matters.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. It
Was she
doesn't make much of a
wondering-
difference.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Gonna pants him.
Yeah, for flavour, you can attack him in his lower region, so to speak, but it's still, the AC remains the same.
Yeah, she's going to. Yeah, she's just going to knee him in the crotch.
Right, cool. Roll and attack.
Roll for a debollocking. Look at that.
Woo! Look at that spin.
Oh.
And then all after that. Looked really cool.
Looked awesome. Thought it was going to get a 19.
Thanks. It did. So that's an 8. So I'm assuming he's wearing a codpiece.
You find you kick him, and he just he looks around with no obvious reaction. You get the feeling he might be a eunuch.
Yeah. There's a quizzical look on Siliqui's face.
It's like, what were you trying to do here? Okay, with that, it is now the thug's go, unless there's anything else you wanted to do on your go, Siliqui, but I think that's everything, right?
Yeah, she can't really disengage or anything because she's that close.
Okay.
That's that Theon Greyjoy scene, isn't it, where he gets kicked in the nuts
Yeah,
and
dink,
nothing
dink.
happens.
Why is it not hurting? Yeah.
Just smiles, and just kind of
Yeah,
that does nothing. Just like the one time he's thankful for Ramsay. The one and only time.
Siliqui is going to... Is she going to do it now? Yeah, fuck it. She's going to spend 1 key point and take the disengage action.
Oh, okay.
And
Yep.
she's going to move here.
Okay, right. On the thug's turn, having been told by Taban not to take on Percival, as apparently it's he's Taban's, the thug gets his kick, turns, sees you, Siliqui, and is going to run up and try and attack you.
Take it, Percival gets an attack of opportunity.
He does indeed, yes. Yes, make me an attack of opportunity.
What can I?
Yeah, because he was. He was.
Oh, hang on. If you used your reaction against me, though.
That's what I'm.
That is a good point, actually. Yeah, if you did use your
Oh,
reaction,
can you
then
not?
no.
Oh, can you not do it for that? Okay.
That is your reaction. If you use a reaction like that, or
Yep,
you
I
can
can't
use
do
a
it.
reaction to strike out.
Oh, so in which case, no attack of opportunity. So
He runs off.
Interesting.
It's just how we wrote in the script before we started the podcast, guys.
Yeah.
It's just how we wrote it.
it's
More tension.
this always, we never go off script in
Flavour.
Tomb of Annihilation. These guys never lead me in the wrong direction.
Yo.
No.
The thug is going to attempt to hit you with his mace, though, Soliloquy.
Okay.
Ooh, so the 11 probably doesn't hit, but I
No.
imagine the 23 does.
Yeah, I suppose.
And it smacks you for a mighty 5 damage.
Okay.
So not a mass amount. However, what is more troubling is that the thug calls out, "Gorak, get out of here! We need help!"
Ooh.
And you hear behind you a door open.
Behind
Okay.
Soliloquy.
Yeah, behind Soliloquy.
Is it over here where the stairs are?
Funnily enough, yes.
Ah.
But it's not your turn, so you don't get to turn around. So, Zibby, as you're watching this sort of all unfold before you, you do see that another thug has come out from a door at the top of those stairs.
I really used the best out of my disengage there, didn't I? Of placement of where to put Soliloquy.
You really did.
Yeah.
Disengage. Just move away one. Oh.
Totally worth spending a key point, and it's great.
This one takes a look at the scene and spots the spider on the other side of the area, place,
Sure.
door, yeah.
Battlefield.
Battlefield.
And-
yeah. On the barrels.
Seems to be levelling a crossbow towards him. He didn't quite have enough movement to actually join this round, but Zibby, that is what you see as we start with your go. What are you going to do?
Well, I knew what I was going to do.
Has that changed things slightly?
No, I'm going to cast Hold Person on Taban.
Kadeki. So, what does Taban need to roll?
It's Wisdom saving throw.
It's a 16
Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah,
What's your Wisdom modifier?
plus 0.
Plus
But I'm just
okay.
rolling very well.
You're a lucky bugger. Okay.
I am a very lucky man.
Well, 9 lives and all that jazz. So,
Oh, that's what
yeah,
they
absolutely.
say.
In that case, right, let me just mark that off, and I'm going to cast Healing Word on Percy again.
Does it do nothing if I save?
No, absolutely
No,
nothing.
it does nothing.
Oh.
It's one of those. It's
All or nothing.
It's all or
Yeah,
nothing.
okay.
The thing is, if it works if you're paralysed, I mean, I don't know. I can't remember if coup de grace is a thing in D&D, but I know if you use it in Pathfinder, if you cast Whole Person on somebody, you can literally walk up with like a spork and just kill
Slit
them,
their throat, yeah.
they just die. It's coup de grace, dead. And it doesn't matter how big or strong they are. You can literally, like a big scary lord who's like a level 18. Whole person, walk up, and then you can just kill him with a teaspoon. So it's super, super strong. But it's really good, but it's all or nothing.
Not actually sure if coup de...
I don't think coup de grace is a
it
thing
isn't.
in D&D.
don't
No,
think it's
I
not in
think-
the 5th level.
No.
5th level, 5th edition.
I think you used to be able to use it to coup de grace in previous editions, but I think they
3.5,
changed it.
yeah.
3.5, but they changed it.
What did you say
Now-
you were doing for your bonus action, Divvy?
Healing Word on Percy again. So it's 3 plus 3, so that's 6 hit points back to Percy.
Wow.
Soliloquy's got a lot lower points than Percy.
But Soliloquy isn't standing in front of Taban.
No, but she's standing between two.
Soliloquy's feeling
That's
buggered.
why 1, 2, 3.
Thanks. Yeah.
That's why Zibby is going to move to here to help you out next time.
Cool.
Okie dokie.
Thank you, Zubi.
Rana, it is now your go. You're a spider, and you're on some barrels.
I know I'm facing slightly the wrong direction, but if I do that, I can't see anything.
Rana will spit a web at Taban. So it's a ranged attack. Plus 5 to hit. 15.
Unfortunately not.
Unfortunate. So in response response, Rana will scuttle around. Sorry, it's a bit awkward.
Is the spider able to look disappointed or miffed?
Its mandibles droop slightly.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can see it's slightly deflated by what it just did.
It just blinks in sequence on all of its eyes and sort of, looks slightly shifty.
Anyway, so you're moving. I assume you're moving around.
Yes.
So you're just moving on round. Yep, to gain attack advantage. Yep.
Yes, for next turn. Rana can't do anything as a bonus action in wild shape, so that's his turn up.
Kalahu is now going to make 2 attacks against Taban again. Screaming bloody murder as she does so. 17, does that hit?
Nope.
How about a 23?
Ooh, that hit.
That hits.
Finally, she actually hits her nemesis. Yeah.
She's basically smacking against your shield, just going, "Why? What? You pay up!"
There you go, Kalahu.
She does 3 damage against you.
Yeah, she does.
It's a start.
It's a start, yes.
As the first one hits in and I'm able to dodge out of the way, and the second one comes down and actually hits.
Yes, Kalau. Keep practicing.
He's a bit of a dick, isn't he?
You are such a... I was trying to think of a rude word for a cat, but I actually can't think of any just now. Just your kitten?
You can't think of anything that sounds kind of like a synonym for cat, which could be offensive.
Well, now that I think about it...
Nothing coming to mind at all, no?
But it's normally an offensive word that indicates somebody is lacking in strength or character.
Which is as much as she's annoyed, is not the case here.
Yes.
I also like the idea that as you're dodging things, it's kind of like a cat, where you're just kind of like, you turn slightly liquid, as you're just kind of like, Anyway, Silverlight, you're up.
Okay.
I'm also going to say that you are able to recognise that the giant spider that's crawled out of somewhere is Rana.
Yes,
because you've seen this often enough. It's just kind of
I recognise that his spidery whiskers. Okay, so yeah, he will just have a look at Taban, and can I get an impression of how battered he is? I know he has just done his second wind.
Roll me a perception, please.
8.
Probably not.
He has taken some hits. He has less health than he started with.
All these things are true.
Perceptive Percy wins once again.
Indeed. Yeah, that is the extent of your knowledge.
Yes.
No insight.
Okay. All right. With that, he will say, "Okay, Toboggan, you need to stop doing this right now." And I'd like to try and intimidate him.
Literally been every single round.
This is going to be a contested roll.
Okay.
So it's going to be your intimidation versus Taban's wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, you would put it against my wisdom, wouldn't you?
I would, because it's effectively it's how wise are you against what he's trying to do.
I have rolled really well with wisdom saving throws so far,
That is
though, to be
true.
fair.
Yeah.
Percy rolled well, though.
What'd you roll?
I want to know what you rolled.
Come on, guys.
Okay.
I rolled a 13.
Have you got any modifiers?
I
in
rolled
that?
a 23.
Ooh, no, that is with all my +0 modifiers.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So here's the tricky thing, because of course, Taban, you're sort of free to interpret this how you will, but Percival does make a very convincing argument here. You know, he has actually, for all the sort of faff of his dandiness, say, he has actually struck you some fairly solid blows. Again, I can't necessarily tell you have to do this,
yeah,
but
I get it.
You do take on board that he does actually seem a bit intimidating. Like, you know, one guy is down, you have got another one coming.
Wow, Percival, intimidating.
Yeah, there's a first time for everything, Percival.
It's amazing people don't know you, isn't it?
Have you read my books? You should know how brilliant I am.
I have.
I'm going to say, because you rolled for it, that'll be a bonus action from you, Percival, so you can still take an action if you want.
Oh, okay, cool. In that case, oh God,
Did you not take a bonus action as well?
Oh, did you?
No, I've
I
not.
didn't think you did.
Oh, I haven't done anything.
Yeah, he's literally all he has done is tried to intimidate you. That's
Alright,
yeah.
come at me, bro.
Well, the question is does he look like that has affected him? What do you say, Sean?
Oh yeah, because that was the question, wasn't it?
I would say that you would have seen that had affected him. He'd taken what you had said on board.
Perhaps at this point, Taban realizes there's a giant spider behind him too.
Yeah, there's a bit of looking about, seeing what's happening, but at the same time, from what you gather, I don't know how insightful you are.
Okay,
Hey DM, can I ask him to roll an insight check?
Well, the thing is, he rolled one just recently, and that was dog shit. So it's it's kind of.
But it's looking at a different thing this time, DM. To be fair,
That is true. Give me an insight roll, Percival.
I always find the more you say DM, the more likely it is the DM. to do as you ask.
DM.
Again, dog shit. 3.
Yeah, again, yeah. No,
I
you
don't know
dog
what's going
shit?
on with this man.
You see, it's had an effect on Taban, but you don't know what type of effect it's had on him.
Okay, so at this point, Percival, he doesn't attack. He kind of puts the point of his rapier as much just under the neck of Taban as he can,
Okay.
and just waits for him to make a next move.
Okay. So essentially, you're holding an attack for
Yes,
if he tries to attack you, basically.
yes.
All right. Okay.
So if he makes a move for me, then I will attack him.
Okay. So Taban, it is now your go. As Percival has decided to do
Say,
that.
I made the decision of this before you said you were holding an attack.
Yep, that's fair enough.
Just so you're aware.
Yep.
Okay. So Taban looks at Percival and looks him up and down and says,
It has been a long time since I have had anybody worthy of fighting. I understand. Remove the problem, and we no longer need to fight.
and he turns to Kalahu and attacks.
Okay. Roll me an attack against Kalahu then, please.
Wow. Because I wouldn't go for that because I said attacking me.
It's not good. 15.
I mean, yep. You did say if he goes for you.
Yes, I did.
So,
Yeah,
I'm,
and that's why I wanted to make the point that I'd made the decision.
Yeah,
This is
fine.
exactly what I was
Yeah,
going to do
absolutely.
before you just said that.
Yeah, I can see the reasoning, so yeah, I'll
It's-
allow that.
15 to hit on the first one.
That'll hit.
And on the second one, oh, that won't. 11 to hit.
Yeah, actually, no, that... no, it doesn't. Sorry. Yeah, so yeah, the
Okay.
second one
Let's
doesn't.
say how useless is Kalahu otherwise.
Yeah, I was going to say, Jeebus.
I mean, you remember she lost against him once, alright?
Yeah, but
That is 10 points of damage to Klahu. And then I will take my action surge, please.
Yep.
And I will attack Klahu twice more.
Okay.
That's a 19 natural, so that's a crit.
That hits.
And that's a 17 plus 6, so that's going to hit as well.
That will hit, yep.
25, 22.
So a critical and a normal hit against
23.
Kalahu.
Okay, so the critical, it's 15 points of damage,
oh shit.
and the non-crit is 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with that, yeah. So the equal was kind of like double-ended. You've got the blade on one end, but a slightly sort of weightier, like, blunt end. So you... well, actually, I don't know. Are you being lethal or non-lethal with that? Because this takes her down.
Yeah, because he gets to choose how he does it, doesn't he?
Yep.
Oh, that's a good
How do
question.
you want to do this?
That is a good question. Hold up, let me think about that.
Yep. No, please, by all means, have a good think.
I think contextually as well, we did just actually even have a conversation basically saying that murder is really not particularly looked upon well.
Yeah, good point.
No.
Yeah, that is a point. Yeah, murder is
But then
illegal in Portney and Zaro, but that's like officially. Like murder still happens, but only on official business by the merchant
There's
princes.
rules and laws, but it doesn't
Yeah.
mean people have to abide by them. Yeah.
Yeah, if that. Yeah, sorry, that's my bad, Sean. I hadn't filled you in on that bit. I don't know if that affects your decision at all, but
It would have been non-lethal, and not because of that, but more because of... You guys wouldn't know, actually, so I'm not going to say. But it would have been non-lethal, actually. So she would be unconscious, not dead.
I just realised I missed a trick. I should have had you whisper that so that you guys didn't actually know which one he did.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's
That's
good.
true.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Anyway,
I can whisper you the reason.
Yeah, by all means. Yeah, send me a message to let me know what the reason is.
Yeah.
Kalahu goes down, smacking her head on the barrels as she falls.
And dies anyway.
Brains everywhere.
It's like, oh, bugger. I was trying to be non-lethal, but, split her head open. Sorry.